Hello, how are you? How you doing? This has been a long time that I haven't filmed in English, so it's kind of weird. There was something today. I'm filming this on the 20th of December, so I don't know when you're going to see this. I hope before the year ends, for the ending of this year. So yes, I just came from the drugstore and I bought a new launch here. It's a new shade. More than a launch is the new shade, 110 porcelain. I bought one blush Max Factor in Nude Mauve, and I bought basically 3 eyeshadow palettes. The Nude, the Matte Bar, and the Urban Light. These two by Maybelline and the other one by Rimmel. And I bought brushes from a brand that is Fascino here. It came in this box. Just bought it. And I bought this micellar water too. So what I'm going to do is I will try these brushes too. I will just wash my face, and I want to try some of this stuff on my face. You will be a witness. Do I like them? I don't. We will see what's going to be. The monster is back. Okay. I have, like I said, I have these palettes here. Well, what I'm going to do is actually I will use these two today, because there's a shade that I'm very intrigued in it. So I will be playing around. I don't have anything in my head. So could be something totally atrocious, could be something totally fine. But I want to try this particular brush that is a blender that I use other blenders as well, but I don't have this type of blender. So what I'm going to do is I will prime, and yeah, because I'm very tired. This is very late, and yeah, let me just put some concealer so we can start. Well, now that I'm primed, I will take this palette. It's all matte. This palette is all shimmers. So what I'm going to do is I will get something going on in there, and I was intrigued by this shade here, and for some reason I didn't have any light yellow, so maybe I will go with this shade. I don't know the brush, I don't know the palette, so I just bought it. They are just launched here. I really like this shade. I already kind of swatched them so I can feel them, and this shade only felt a little bit rough to the touch, but not overly rough. There are other ones that I felt that were rougher, and I'm telling you that I kind of I don't have this shade in my collection. The one that I picked, that is that mid shade in the first row. Sorry, I think it's all right. The brush is losing some bristles. Not bad, not too shabby. Okay, what I'm going to do is, because I don't have another new brush, I will pick this light just slightly to a side, and I will put it above it. So I can blend the edge. It's not on the brush, so, and I can see it on the eye, but it's too light. I will try to show you how I picked the color, like that. Of course, if I go directly, I will get some kickback, but some powder, but so far so good. What I'm going to do is I will take this one that is a tiny bit rough, this on the brush. I will take some excess off, and I will place it of course that I'm having a fluffy brush, the color won't be showing as potent as it should. So I will grab something that is much denser. So this one is a fluffy pucker, I think, something like that. You can see that is a tiny bit more intense. I really like it. I will just now go to the urban lights and I will be placing this one shade here that when I swatched it, I was kind of yes, it's this one. So what I'm going to do is I will pick this flat brush and I will grab this shade because I want that. You cannot see what I'm doing. It has like a cream base with gold and pink reflex to it. It's beautiful. Maybe wet would be much better because I use my fingers, and your fingers have oil, natural oils, so that's why it might not stay. On the eye. If I pack it with the brush, let me try it with the finger. There we go. And I have no idea if you can see that. The shift. Let me just swatch it for you. I don't know if you can see it there. Trying to make it move so you can see the shimmer. I loved it. I think wet we get a tiny bit more of a punch. So far, I like it. I don't have this shade. I have a highlighter here. This is a highlighter. This is a blush highlighter and shades. 8 different shades. So far, great. Foundation. I don't have concealer, so I will be using this concealer. I have this brush that is dense, and the new shade that is been launched in Argentina of the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I have normal to oily skin. It's in a squeezy tube, and I think that would be more than this side I will do it with a sponge that I use all the time, and this side I will use it this foundation or powder. Oh, this is for creams, so how is the shade? I'm not accustomed to brushes, so I go with my hands and then I smooth out with a sponge. I can see it in the bristles. This is not a cheap brand. Can we see a difference? See, I think we can see a difference. I can't believe that this brush just soaked some of the product. I just put a lot. I will try with the concealer. I will try with a sponge. It's used because I did makeup today, so I've forgotten to wash it. I'm sorry. This is the same brand, Fasino, and I have it for a year, so it's a good brand. I'm getting better coverage with the sponge. So probably that is not a foundation brush, it's a cream brush. It's a foundation brush. It says that it's made for liquid or cream makeup. Doesn't say that it's for foundation. So of course, this foundation is the lightest shade, yes. The undertone is a tiny bit towards warm. It's not warm because I have one that is warm that is kind of yellow base. This is not neutral, but it's not super warm. It's just in the mix. But if you ask me, I will say that it's more for warm undertones than for cool undertones. Again, I have redness all over my face, and sometimes something that is more yellow will disguise the redness a tiny bit. It's not a color corrector, it's not green, but it will be like almost doing that. I'm not mad actually at the finish that I have with a brush, but I think it's not for the face. I would say that I like the finish. It's a matte finish. I cannot see my pores. It's not full coverage. I have mustache here. Cleans a tiny bit, or make the hair on the face to be a bit noticeable, but that's not bad. Does not emphasize wrinkles, at least in the moment of application. I need to test the foundation more, but I am testing the Max Factor ones. This is the Max Factor that is for warm undertones, and it's nothing to do with the Maybelline. This is way more yellow. I like more towards cool undertones than yellow undertones, of course. So yeah. I'm trying to, it's so dense that I cannot move it. I can see this being useful. There's some brushes that you buy and you kind of well, I needed to try it. Not a fan. Not bad, but not a fan. So far, foundation great. The shades that I use of the eyeshadow, they are amazing. The brush that I use for blending the eyeshadows, great. Set in the face, great. It came with this powder brush that is similar to this brush. It's kind of smaller, but I want to test this. So what I'm going to do is I will pick the loose powder that I have, and I will dust all over my face. So I will pick just put some in the cup. This is what I do to get it even coated, and then I kind of buff them. I think the foundation is a win, but you need to know how it wears all day. This brush is so soft, I really like it. Another win. If I'm not mistaken, this is Taylor's favorite blush. It's kind of soft, peachy. There was another one, but it was kind of ooh, I like that. You cannot see it, it's very natural. In the beginning of this video, I was kind of natural looking. Well, I like that kind of look when I go every day, but sometimes my face gets out of control. I really like that. It's very soft. It's kind of a flush. Really like it. I will put this one on top. This one is a blush, but it has some sort of golden shimmer. It's not a pink. It's kind of a corally pink with some this could be because we don't have NARS here, but this could be close to what is that famous blush that is Orgasm. It's kind of like this kind of pink tone with golden flecks in it, the golden sheen in it. It's not pink. This could be. This is a highlighter, so I will put it. I will try it on my nose. Sometimes on the cheeks it's kind of weird, but on the nose it's kind of okay. So we are in first impressions too, so. It's light, but what I can see is there are glitter. It's not glitter, it's kind of small specks or flecks of something. What else? Do I have something else? Do I have something else to try on? Maybe I can use one of these shades from this palette for my brows, maybe? I don't have any lipsticks, anything. And it comes with a brush that I always say, save them because they're not that bad. Yeah. This came with this brush that is liner. We will try it on the brows. Let's have this one here that is not completely matte, but it doesn't look like it is satin. Okay, I know exactly for what I like this, for the lower lash line, and when I want to do something here, that might be very great. Yes, because I just did this. I want my costume to just be like, I'm telling you, I will get the same brown, the last shade. And kind of brush them. So I will go with this shade, this one here. Or maybe no, maybe this one. Maybe it's the top layer. Maybe it is nice. Maybe. It has flecks everywhere. Flecks everywhere. I like the blush. I like the rest of the shades, but that shade in particular is kind of. Maybe I need to put it wet. Just a tiny bit of mascara, lipsticks. I'll go with the pink. I was about to buy a lipstick. This is the final look. Do we like it? I like it. I like the eyes. I like the foundation, the powder. No, the powder already. The blush. The blush in here too. This blush is very natural. This one is kind of more corally rose with golden shift to it. I liked the shades that I used, and I didn't use many. I used 3 shades only, and I swatched them and I got very impressed. Oh, they have names. Okay. I just noticed. This one has numbers, but this one has names. Oh my. So I use Empire, then I Flattern. Okay. Then we have, which one I used? Landmark. This is nice because I can tell you exactly where they are. This is how you look at the palette, and this is 1915, Empire, Landmark, Groundbreaker, Hustle. Then we have Flatiron. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Grit, Brick House, Gridlock, and Hard Edge. This is it. Do we like it? Final look? Oh, comment down below. So, with nothing else to say, with the new things, with a new channel, because now that I'm graduated, I'm an accountant. So I want to get new comments, new content, not new comments, new content. And I hope that this channel will get in another level. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next year. Happy New Year. And I don't think that you will see this before Christmas. And I hope that you had an amazing Christmas. Happy New Year. Just this year gone, and the next year should be much better. See you. Bye bye. Like, I'm just a little bit like that. I feel like I'm a little bit weird. The box, I think, is not even, because I have my phone on a box and I think it's not even. But well, bear with me. We are not even. When you don't have many eyeshadow palettes in the market, you start appreciating some things more, like, well, I need to work with this because it's the only thing that is in the market. We started having options now. Something that I really, really liked. We started with 8 shades from Rimmel. That's why I bought this one, so I can see how many shades are the same or are not the same, and basically they're not the same. But I just wanted to play with those two. And that 8 shade small palette that I don't know what I have it, had 3 amazing metallics that I cannot find anywhere, and not even in the Rimmel's edition collection. At the very, I hate this mirror because you can see all the things that I have. Do you want me to do some sort of a what I film? I am not in the corner now, but I film in a corner of my room, so it's kind of not very pleasant. Oh my goodness. Yes. Do you like this combination that I just created? I really like it. It's now that I can say, well, I will keep it drugstore. I have everything drugstore, so I am not giving it drugstore. I'm doing drugstore. Just mirrors. Smells. I'm smelling everything. After the soda pop, I started smelling the one, everything. This one is too pink. Too pink. It's too pink. It's too pink. Sometimes I get the teeth because it's not dry. And for this one, I use this one. I mean, what do you not name them like you do here? Why? If this one, it would be brick house. This one is more reddish. It's more brick. So it has, the sense is alright. Why is 1915?